So welcome back, everyone. We're still live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're doing quickies today, and I got some newbies with me, and my newbies get nervous. I love it. When they're nervous, I'm nervous. So my next guest is Michelle Knoll, and you tell everybody you are like a licensed life insurance agent. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. You have a story of how you got involved in this. And I want to talk about me because I know I have one, so I'm excited about that because I want people to know about this. Go ahead.
Thank you, Carol. Yeah, so actually my background has been in the financial industry for 30 years. I've been a lender for 30 years, and I've been a realtor since 2004. And then I've been licensed as a life insurance agent since 2007. So I actually have noticed in the past couple of years a trend that's been going on in, as a realtor, we actually want to fight to get our clients into the home, right? And what I've noticed over the past several years is that I was having clients that are actually running into medical issues and then potentially losing their home. And one very dear family that I was just really passionate about, which I'm passionate about all my clients, but the mom was the major breadwinner. She was the one that qualified for the financing, and I got her into that home back in 2014, and last year it went into foreclosure. And I fought really crazy to try to get that sold before it went into foreclosure, which I did. Was very successful with that. But it really was a great amazing wake up call because just getting really clear that we all think that we have our financial world figured out, and life happens and situations come up, and it can literally wipe out finances, impact the ability to work. And if she would have had a product, which is what I'm going to talk about, which is living life insurance with living benefits that you don't need to die to use, that would have paid off the mortgage. It would have kept the lights on. They wouldn't have had to move out of this home. I wouldn't have had to see two teenage daughters that they had, really sad about losing their beautiful home that they had. And it puts a buffer for people who do think that they have it all figured out, put a buffer from what they built their whole life to build financially, and have an instant estate, and it's all tax-free.
So the reason why I love my show so much is because it's information, and a lot of people don't even know that this exists.
That is very correct.
And here's what I want to say. Listen up, people, because this information that you're hearing here, I've got one, and I'm a single mom, right? And I wanted it. I didn't even think about home and all that kind of stuff, which it does come involved because you can use it for anything you need. And you don't have to die to use it, is what you say too. But the fact is that there's a lot of people out there that don't have what they used to have, and this is a tool that you can use to give you that leverage for yourself. If God forbid something happened, that's what I wanted, was something that I could have, and that's what I want people to hear. Is what we're talking about here. It could be for anything. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So basically, and going back to what I'm a single mom as well. So it's one of those things where I look at, when the real estate market crashed in 2007 and we got all this uncertainty going on with COVID and the economic impact locally and globally, I look at financially the impacts that's going on. People don't have that certainty that they're going to keep that job that they have, and that life insurance policy that they got through their employer could go away. We are at our youngest and healthiest today. So there's always two best times to buy life insurance. One is today, because you're your youngest and healthiest. And second, 30 days out from the time that there's going to be a catastrophic event, right? And we never know when that's going to happen. But yeah, so, the thing that I love about this product is same thing. I didn't want to put a burden to my children if something was to happen to me medically, right? Critical illness, critical injury, chronic illness, all the things that, we unfortunately happens in life. And then in the terminal aspect of it, and some of these policies will go up to 100% of their face amount. So if someone has a $500,000 policy, and if it's terminal, 100% of their policy is made available to them tax free.
It's very important you listen up. Now, you do free consultations with people.
Yes.
You say you work nationwide, and your phone number for them to call is 602-935-4333. She also has her website, which is getlivingbenefits.info. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to call in throughout the rest of the show to get virtual tickets to the movie. It's called Power of Zero.
Yes.
So it's a cool movie. Tell them about real quickly, because I want to get into this.
Oh
one.
my
Go
gosh.
ahead.
You know, that movie, well, there's a book too. David and I actually wrote this book. I watched this movie in a theater 2 years ago. There was a hosted event, and he is literally interviewing, our national representatives, on a government level, and is talking about the impact of our deficit and what's that going to do to the consumer, years down the road, and, obviously increase in taxation. And, outside of all of that, are we even prepared if Social Security runs out, right? So it's a very informative but very powerful movie that's educational, and I am giving those virtual tickets away.
So you can call in here and get the tickets from me throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Call in here. The movie's called Power of Zero, and you're getting the tickets for free. She wants everyone to see it because it's going to impact your life. 602-277-5369. Toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also check it out. The information is on her getlivingbenefits.info. Remember, it's .info, okay? All right, let's go back. You're on a crusade. You're on the crusade to save people from not having money.
My heart goes out to the fact that, people are not prepared, and they think that they are, and they're not. The other thing about this product, this policy, what it does is even if you live too long and you have no health issues, right? There's the retirement aspect of it, tax-free retirement income that comes in with it. And people just don't realize that there is a powerful tool that actually will benefit them.
I also this really quickly, because people who are listening are older folks, right? Most of them are older. Yes, if you do something when you're young, it's great, but it doesn't matter because you can work with them. I don't know about what pre-existing or anything like that. We can talk about that in a minute, but it's so worth it to have the conversation with her, because believe me, it is so worth the small amount of money that I'm going to be paying monthly, let's say, for you to, maybe it would have been less when you were younger, but you know what, for not having it,
Yes.
I am so happy I have it. So please don't think about the money portion of that, of what it's going to cost, because you could probably work with them.
There's
I'm sure.
strategies. I mean, there's annuities out there that have living benefits attached to it. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity, and I'm all about creating a strategic and educating. Really, is my biggest thing, is so people understand they have options. But when you don't understand something, you're not making calls and reaching out to someone who wants to educate, so you can make strategic decisions that are going to benefit your life.
And don't think about all of the things about, you could come up with a million things of why, oh, well, this is going to be, or that's going to, no. Have a conversation, because you won't believe that some of the things that you think are not the case. So her phone number is 602-935-4333. Call in here. We're going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. She wants everyone to be informed like she is, and she wants to help people, educate you on this situation, because you know what? You don't know about it. I know for sure you don't. Most people don't. Okay, so the movie's called Power of Zero, and she's giving everyone, it's a virtual movie that you get to watch. So she's giving everyone the ticket, and you can call in here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She works nationwide. She does free consultations. You can call her, 602-935-4333. I got to go to this one really quickly because we're almost done, okay?
Yeah.
You are all about working together, which just makes a difference, right?
Make a difference,
We'll
yeah.
make a difference. Tell
We make a
everybody about that.
So I'm all about giving back to the community, and especially with the fact that we're veterans day to day. So working together, we make a difference. So my biggest thing is that if you have a nonprofit, for any clients that I'm working with, and they have a cause that they want to focus on, I will do a 10% contribution out of my net proceeds to that nonprofit organization on their behalf.
She's passionate about what she's doing, and she's passionate for you. And you know what? I'm thankful that I have mine. Check it out. You can call her at 602-935-4333. It's getlivingbenefits.info.